What it is, what to do. It's your boy Jahmaiki. Sounds realist in the building. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. And I'm here with my girl,
Nathalie.
and we're back with another reaction video. You already know how we do. We go on the YouTube page, we check out the trending page, and we pick something random. This caught our attention. Don't know what it is. Just so happened to say we'll do it again. And it says something about we'll lie to you again, or something.
I don't know, but that looks like a Wild Wild Websy house. Just wanted to point that out. Anyways,
We're gonna start now.
Kurzgesagt is lying to you in every video, even in this one, because our videos distill very complex subjects into flashy 10-minute.
Is this a kid cartoon? Is this what we
do I have
just?
the captions on, babe?
The caption.
No, I think it's like an infomercial.
Pieces, and unfortunately, reality is, well, complicated.
Yeah,
The
it
question
sure
of
is.
how we deal with that is central to what we do on this channel, and something we think about a lot.
What is going on right now?
What we mean by lying is the concept of lies to children. The idea that on the path to explaining something complicated, you start off with a little lie, a useful oversimplification that makes it easier to grasp a concept.
That is true.
For example, as a kid you learn that the Earth is a sphere orbiting the Sun with planet buddies. But it's not actually a sphere, and the buddies are super different in size and not close to each other at all. By beginning at a place of oversimplification, you're building a framework.
What,
Wow.
What is this? Is this an educational kids thing? Is that what this is?
I don't know, but I'm interested.
A foundation that you can then build upon and add nuance and complexity later on. Step by step, you're getting towards the real gist of the complicated subject. Science communication has to use lies to children to some degree, or it turns into science education. And getting a proper education in all of the scientific fields would take years of intense study to become fluent in them. As a species, we have a major interest in summarizing science and its advancements and educating as many people about it as possible, because we all benefit if more people have a fact-based scientific worldview. We will discuss what science is and how it works in different videos in more detail, but for now, let's just say it's a process to advance, organize, predict, and test our knowledge about the universe. If you understand the current state of scientific knowledge, then you can make better decisions based on facts and testable ideas rather.
The graphics are fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
Why did this blow up?
I don't know why. Yeah, why did this blow up?
Okay.
I'm a little confused, but all right. Yeah, let's go with that.
Rather than outdated belief systems or our intuition that evolved to protect our ancestors from lions, but is no longer suited for the complexity of our modern world. Our brains are comically ill-prepared to navigate the fast-moving world we happen to live in today, a world ironically created by science. A few hundred years ago, it was possible to be knowledgeable at an expert level in pretty much every field of study. In the information age, this is a futile endeavor since knowledge and data are increasing exponentially. So to even have a chance of grasping the world we live in, we need summaries that give us, if not a true understanding of all the details, a solid overview. Explaining science to many people is not about enlightening the ignorant, but necessary for the progress of our species at large. To make this possible, we need to find metaphors and stories that capture the true nature of things as much as possible, while using a language that our brains can deal with. A great example here is physics. Quarks are often depicted as blue, red, and green with different spins. But just saying spin and using colors forces our brain to imagine colorful spinning balls, which is great to visualize the different types and the relationships between quarks, but also creates a very wrong image of reality in our heads.
I don't know, but it's a lot of information, and I feel like I'm in school, you know.
I mean, it's interesting stuff, but
I feel like it's trying to tell us.
it started off by talking about lying, and now it's talking about we're gonna break down science for you. This is science. The molecules of the atoms and neurons and this.
Molecules are nothing like the neat diagrams that we're taught in school, but buzzing and
This is like when you in school.
Exactly.
And then but you know when you want to learn, like you're going through the power slides and you're writing notes, and then they stop and then they play a freaking video. This is that video. This is literally that video, but they literally put everything into one video.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
vibrating entities held together by something we call charge that describes how certain things want to be close or escape each other for some unknown reason. We're describing phenomena that we are pretty sure exist in some form or another because the maths works out and we can do real-world experiments and predict their results before we do them. In reality, these are models, tricks to summarize what we know, and make up a coherent story and prepare the ground for more in-depth explanations. Don't confuse the description of a thing.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Not evolved for this job, and the universe doesn't care if we understand it. Science is a process to work towards gaining knowledge and not an absolute truth generator. The answers it provides are multi-layered and nuanced, and that complexity can get lost when it's simplified, especially when it's done so for headlines. An interesting cancer study turns into a potential cure. A healthy food becomes the basis for a new diet. Such simplifications give a misleading definiteness to science, which goes against its process-like nature. When cures don't materialize and diets don't turn out to be magical, we lose confidence in science and start to think of all science communication as misleading.
That's facts.
Then there's the opposite effect. If a simplification is too engaging, if the story it tells is too good, it can distort the true complexity of a subject and give you a false sense of security and an illusion of deep knowledge. A gut feeling that you understand the science better than you actually do, which can lead people to ignore actual experts over their dangerous superficial knowledge and gut feeling. And this can have negative consequences for all of us, because in the worst case, overconfidence in your
yeah, it could be negative, but it could be positive too. What the heck did I just do?
Maybe one back.
It could be positive as well too, though.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, but I think it's showing like he's being very narrow-minded because he knows like he oversimplified the concept of something, and that's true to him. So nothing else matters.
confidence in your own understanding of science can lead to bad decisions made with confidence. Just think of the surge of people that confidently disavow vaccines or climate change without truly understanding the subject matter. So considering all of this and the fact that we at Kurzgesagt reach millions of people with our videos, how do we handle this? Well, it has been a journey, especially the research. When we started, we just read articles, then moved on to books, peer-reviewed papers, then to conversations with experts. We began to collect our sources. With every step, we realized that we were still not doing enough. Nowadays, we try to read as many primary sources as possible, talk to multiple experts, and document our simplifications and give further reading in our sources doc. But this doesn't make our process flawless. What do you do if experts disagree with each other? What do you do if you find an amazing fact that perfectly fits a narrative but just can't find its primary source? How do you deal with the reality that many scientific results have huge error bars or...
I zoned out for a second.
Huh?
I zoned out for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of putting me to sleep.
No, I just zoned out because I don't know. Information overload.
It's not that it's not interesting. I just wasn't.
Yeah, okay, y'all. We actually care to learn and know about knowledge.
We are not bookheads.
Bookworms?
Yes, bookworms. But today, I wasn't really looking for some information, so...
Yeah, and it's been kind of a long day today.
Bear with us. I'm gonna skip forward again. Yeah. I don't know, I just saw some explosion or something. That looked kind of cool.
And spark your curiosity for science and the amazing universe we live in. Learning often...
Nope, y'all ain't catching us today. No, sir. You wish you could catch us. Oh, well, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. It's natural. Like Michael Jackson said, tell him that it's human nature. And somebody just clicked out now because they were like, boy, that was corny. It's okay.
We'd like to find a review that motivates you to read books, pay more attention at school or university, and just get interested in a scientific field or two and learn more on your own. Not because you have to, but because you want to know more about how the world really works. Because the universe is beautiful, and science is a way of seeing this beauty more clearly. And we hope that knowing that we have to simplify a bit does not make you enjoy our videos less. We are trying to build something with Kurzgesagt, and while we're not 100% sure yet what exactly, hopefully something that gets people to think about their own life and the context they exist in today, as well as the far future and the potential we all have as a species. And of course, how big things are, and what happens when we blow stuff up, because it's fun. Thanks for watching and sharing and supporting us. We really can't do this without you. Running a science communication business is a balancing act that we take extremely seriously. On the one hand, we need to be responsible and look out for the team and be able to grow responsibly. On the other hand, we have to protect the integrity of our videos. You are enabling us to stay independent because while we do things like sponsorships or commercial work, the majority of our income goes to infographic posters. Our latest one teaches...
Okay, so this is about a company promoting and like saying why they do what they do. I need to see these comments. This channel is such a net positive for humanity. This is the first time I've seen an artistic representation of molecules look like. Was that based on anything or purely an abstract illusion to say? Okay, we have entered the nerd chat here.
Definitely.
The teachers and the scholars.
Yes, this literally feels like that video in school. And I wasn't ready for all of that.
And they be having them accents.
Lord. Well, you got anything else you want to say about it? I don't have nothing else to say about this.
We love knowledge. We just weren't in the mood for it right now.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, I do feel clickbaited for sure. I thought it was gonna tell us some like secret theories or something.
Some secret society or something, like I don't know. something. I don't know. But I already know somebody on the other side like, bro, this was a trash reaction.
Sorry, y'all.
We didn't know. Alright. Sue us. We didn't know. Don't really sue us. We didn't know. But anyway.
We gotta grind.
And shine.
At the same day.
Bye.